Yes, welcome everyone to the Waverley Basketball Stadium here on Live Sports Australia. Hopefully enjoying our coverage here, state champ women action. It is the prelude to the finals, and of course it is the Waverley Falcons take on the Ringwood Hawks here at the Falcons Nest. Looking forward to this game here. And for Ringwood fans, guess what? You got a triple header, because on Live Sports Australia and of course on Smash FM. Of course, Live Sports Australia will be covering both state champ games, men's and women's, here at the Falcons Nest. And then after you've finished watching the game here at the Falcons Nest, make sure you come across to Smash FM at 4 o'clock this afternoon for Morden VYC women's second semi-final between Ringwood and Dandenong at Dandenong, which will be live on Smash FM at 4 o'clock this afternoon down at Stud Road in Dandenong. So, we'll be taking you through this game in State Champ Women, round 18 action, the prelude to the finals. These two teams will be definitely fighting for it in State Champ Women, because right after this will be State Champ Men, two heated rivals, Ringwood and Waverley, who'll be renewing their dues again in State Champ Men. We're about set to go here on the opening tip. Of course, big round of action in Morden VYC action final series semi-finals. The women's, Sandringham already put themselves to spot with a big win over Melbourne at the King Club to put themselves a grand final best of three series. Of course, the winner will take on Dandenong or Ringwood. And in the men's, it was the Kilsyth Cobras knocking over the Tigers at Oakley to put themselves a grand final best of three series. They'll take on the winner of Bulleen or Nuttawading next weekend in the best of three series. So we're about to go here. Starting lineups for the Ringwood Hawks: Emma Badone, Inez Lee, Tori, so we've also got Sydney Coffey and of course Denny Bone. And for the Waverley Falcons, your usual starting lineup: Team Cunningham, Jackie Badazag, Sarah Youssef, Renee Mockey, and Sam Donald. And King Cunningham kicks it all off with a 2-0 lead. So Waverley 2 and Ringwood no score. Early stage here, first term. So Jarrett's with the ball now, puts it up and makes it home over Badazag, tied at 2. So 2 apiece. Youssef with the ball now left side. Now to Donald. Back to Youssef. Back to Donald, left side. Bounce pass for travel violation. Turnover Waverley. Ringwood with the ball. Tell you what, it is a Ringwood Hawks triple header Sunday today. Of course, they will be having the youth. I know the fans will head down to Dandenong a little bit later on this afternoon. He's playing for 3 and drains it home a 3. And it's 5-2 Ringwood. So with possession here. Bounce pass to Youssef. And then a trail violation against Youssef. Waverley's second turnover. And then a foul on the play. Foul is on number 1, Team Cunningham. That's her first. Team foul number 1. Ball back into play. So it's in the hands here of Badone to Coffey. Makes it, well done. Ringwood 7 and Waverley 2. So it's in the hands here of Cunningham, right side. Here's a long 3 for Donald, no good. And it's got to be a foul. It's going to be called on the play. (7-2) Ringwood. 8:03 to go here in the first. on the right. This is Loy with the ball now. What can she do? She goes for a pull-up jumper over Yusuf, no good. And it's Yusuf with the offensive ball, defensive balls here for the Waverley Falcons. Cunningham bounce pass to Vadazag on the right low post. Vadazag blocked by Jarvis. Goes again, another block. And a chance here for Mocky, puts it up with no good on the sky hook, and a foul is going to be called against Sam Donald. A rebounding foul, and that's a second on the Falcons. So, ball back into play here. So Bone with the ball now, gives it to Jarvis with the ball now. Trying to find options here, goes inboards, bring it back to Coffee. Goes back out to Jarvis with the ball, double team, turns it over, straight in the hands of Donald. Off they go, their way here through Yusuf. Yusuf. Left pass to Mocky. They need to get on the board here. It's a 7-0 Ringwood run so far. Cunningham to Donald. Long three on the way. It's no good. Rebound now is in the hands of Bone. Bone up the floor now. Sprinting away. Right side now to Lloyd. Puts it up. Foul. Will go line. Shooting pair. 7-2 score. Ringwood in front. Ringwood be hoping this is their first of 3 wins this afternoon. 2 of them will be here on, of course, 3 will be, well, 2 out of 3 will be here on Live Sports Australia. The other one will be on Smash FM a little bit later on. As Lee misses the 1 or 2 at the line, 8-2 is the score, Ringwood in front. 8-0 run by the Hawks. Yusuf with the ball now, gives it to Donald. Left pass to Cunningham. Cunningham drives, he goes for a pull-up. No good, that's short 2. Goes with the rebound, and Falcons may need a timeout here to settle themselves down. Here's Bone. Drives in, pulls it up, offensive foul against Denny Bone. Ram right into Sarah Yusuf. Some keen observers here today. Well, I can see Matt Patz, the head coach of the Bulleen Boomers, here at the venue. Be keeping a keen eye on these two because he might be versing one of these 2 teams in the finals next week. Here is Cunningham, no good. And Lee with the rebound. Off they go, the Hawks away on a 3-on-3 break. Boom. For 3. It's home. 11-2. Timeouts. Timeout Waverley. 11-0 run by the Hawks. And the Falcons are stuck in first gear. And it's 11-2, the Hawks in front here on Live Sports Australia. Don't forget, Smash FM will be out at Vaughan VYC Women's second semi-final between the Ringwood Hawks and the Dandenong Rangers. Will be at 4 o'clock this afternoon down at Stud Road. And, of course, a doubleheader here today, Waverley and Ringwood here on Live Sports Australia. Looking forward to that one as well. Both games live and exclusive. So for Ringwood Hawks fans, you're going to have a triple dose of media coverage here on a big Super Sunday for the Mighty Hawks of the Ringwood Basketball BigV program. So as these 2 teams trying to work themselves into a good position here. So, of course, going into the round. The Hawks are trying to make that 5th and final spot. They're currently 5th position on the ladder. Waverley will be hoping to go, was trying to hang on to 2nd on the ladder at this stage. And then a little bit later on, the thriller in state champ men. So here we go, back underway here with a 11-2 lead to the Falcons, trailing by 9, the Falcons. So Mocky to Yusuf, to Cunningham. Cunningham goes in. That's a foul, and that's going to end up being 2 shots, you'll assume. Foul's on Bone. That's her second. Team foul number 2. And Piper Goldie comes on the floor for the Ringwood Hawks. At the line, Team Cunningham to break 11 zip run by the Hawks. No. Tell you what, this could be a very long day for the Falcons if they don't get going. One out of two for Team Cunningham. 11-3 Waverley, trailing by 8. Hawks in front. We're with the ball now. 8-point margin. Coffee with the ball now. Back to line on the right. Goes for 3. It's Loopy 2. No good. Rebound now. And there's Yusuf. Yusuf to Fadizang. Back to Cunningham to Yusuf. Yusuf. Bounce pass down low in the hands here of Mocky. Mocky tries to go for a sky hook. No good. Fadizang with the rebound. 6 on the shot clock for the Falcons. Yusuf for 3. No. Rebound now. It's going out of hand and the Hawks will get it back. Of 11-1 run by the Hawks. So it's Goldie to bring it up for the Ringwood Hawks. So Badome lost the handles, got it back, bounce pass to Goldie in traffic. Goldie to line with the ball, 7 on the shot clock for the Hawks now all of a sudden. Line with 4, line with 3. Goldie had to put up for a 3-point bomb. It's air ball. And here comes the Waverley Falcons through Yusuf. Now to Vadazag. In traffic, bounce past to Donald. Cunningham, long 3. Can't leave her open for a long jumper. No good that time. She's none of 3 at the moment. And it's Coffee with the rebound. And here they come. Line with the ball now. Left side to Goldie. To line on the left. Back to Badome. Now to Coffee. Right side. Drives in. Puts it up. Foul. And we'll go line. Shooting that pair. Fouls on Donald. It is. It's on number 6, Sam Donald. That's her first team foul, number 4. Sorry, that's her second team foul, number 4. So already they're starting guards in, well, already a bit of foul problem here. Donald comes out with 2. And prior to that, because Bone also has 2 for the Hawks. Goldie drives all the way in the rack and can't let her that open with the penetration. And it's 13-3, 13-1 Ringwood run. So all of a sudden, Waverley find themselves deep in a hole here. Down by 10 as Cunningham can't hit with a putback makes it. There you go. First field goal for Team Cunningham. And it's 13-5. Out it goes. 13-5 at the moment. Puts up for Coffee, foul, 2 shots. As the fire alarm's gone off at the moment. Actually, there is too. So someone's opened the emergency door on the far side. Let's hope they can actually shut that door very soon. Coffee, no, missed the first. And I tell you what, it's distracting the free throw shooters at the moment. There you go. And the mates, 1 or 2 for Sydney Coffee, 14-5 is the score. 9-point margin. Cunningham to Vadazag, right side in the hands here of Bowen, puts it up no good, so went at 4 so far. Bowen can't hit. That's number 2. Bowen again. Number 3. And here comes Coffee. I tell you what, Waverley in big trouble early here. But Dime to Morton and on 2. No good that time. And here we go. Up they go. The wave comes to Falcons through Bowen. pull-up jumper. No, that none of 4. Cunningham misses, and 1 of 5. And here they come. So Goldie with the ball now. Goldie to Mon. Right side now to Badome. Badome with a bounce pass down low to Coffee. Blocked by Vadazay. Goes with a putback, no good. Rebound now. Badome with it. Clock continues. They're down to 8. Badome for 3. It's home. 17-5 Ringwood. Back to 12. Bowen to Yusuf. Yusuf. Driving baseline, now has to bring it back to the top. 11 seconds on it, bounce pass to Bowen in traffic. None out of 5 for Bowen. And here comes Goldie. Ringwood has done a fantastic job so far on the Waverley offense so far. So Badome to Coffee. Coffee on the drive. Puts it up the 2, misses. Badome, oh, well done. Script by Coffee. And Jevers couldn't hit it. She'll try again. She missed it. So, and then Covey unfortunately concedes the rebounding foul. But Ringwood all over the boards here. Cunningham takes a break. Comes out 1 out of 5 from the field. And Bowen is none out of 5. So now they've got to do something, Waverley. Surely they can't make it 5. So Beasley now to Rourke. Rourke to Bowen. Bowen puts it up. No. So Bowen's 9 out of 6. Goldie. Left pass. To Drez, goes for the turnaround, no good. Rebound now, it's in the hands here of Bowen. Beasley, right side now to Rourke. Pulls it up, no good. Waverley stone cold in this first quarter. 42 seconds left. I think Waverley be hoping this quarter finishes very quickly because it's not been a great shooting quarter for them. Here's the Splain, pulls it up, bakes it home. 19-5. 14-point game. 19-5 run by the Hawks in this quarter. Here's Beasley, pulls it up. Foul against Goldie. That's team foul number 4. Grace Beasley at the line. Makes 1. 16. So 19-6 is the score. 16.2 on the clock. So makes them by 16. So 19-7 is the score in favour of Ringwood. They'll lead into quarter time. So Goldie, Badome for 3. It's no good. Rebound now, and it's in the hands of Bowen. 1 second left. Bowen for 3. Half court pre, no good. And Ringwood lead after 1. On Live Sports Australia, it's Ringwood 19, Waverley 7. We'll be back for the second quarter action right after this. Don't go away. Welcome everyone back here to Falcons Nest. And the home team trailing 19-7 over the Ringwood Hawks. Let's have a look at the stats so far in this game. Danny Bone with 6 points. 3 points apiece to City Coffee, Emma Badome for the Hawks. And for Waverley, 5 points to Tegan Cunningham. Cunningham 2 out of 7 from the field. Kelly Bowen, none out of 6. So we're back underway here. Here's a long 3. That's an air ball by Bowen. So she's already started off 9 out of 7 and out of bounds. So the big 2, Cunningham and Bowen, they start off 2 out of 14 from the field. Here's Mon, no good. Rebound by Bowen. Bowen up the floor. Bowen pulls it up. Bakes it home, their first field goal. So, much needed, 19-9. So, Lee to Splain. Goes out now to Jerez, who misses that time. So, she's at the moment 1 out of 5. So, and then the Ringwood Big 2 are currently 2 out of 9. So, Ewan against her former team. Here's Bowen for 3. No good. So, she's currently 1 out of 8 so far. Cunningham 2 out of 7. Lee to Badome. Now to Splain for 3. And it's home for 3. 22-9. Unbelievable. So 13 points is the margin. So here's a long 3 by Ken, no good. Rebound Rourke, stolen by Mon. And here comes the Ringwood break, sort of. And then a travel violation against Shrez, and then that goes back to the Falcons. Well, at the moment, pretty much the starting lineup is on the bench for the Falcons. So now let's get on to the second unit to try to get the Falcons back into it. And a stolen away by Badome for the Hawks. Badome, nice pass to Lee, who misses an easy one. Badome with the offensive boards, fresh 14. So, Lee with the ball now. Back to Badome for 3. It's home! 25-9. Unbelievable by the Hawks. And the Falcons are looking shocked at the moment. 16 points. That's right, everyone. You haven't heard it incorrectly. You haven't seen it incorrectly either. Bowen, foul on the play. Fouls on number 5, I think it is. It's on Coffee. And she's picked up number 2. Kelly Bowen at the line, shooting 1-1. Makes the first. They're in double figures, Waverley. It's taken them 12.5 minutes of game time. And Bowen makes them both as Bowen takes a well-earned break. And Team Cunningham comes on the floor. They've got to get it rolling now, the Falcons. 14 points behind. Line with the ball now. Now to Badome. Back to line on the right side. Now in the hands here of Badome for 3. And I cannot believe it. She hasn't missed from downtown today. 28-11. 17 points the margin. Donald to Cunningham on the 1-2. Nice play by the Falcons. 28-13. Fly with the ball now. Back to Badome. Badome drives. Nice punt. Jebez put the 2 and makes it easily. 30-13. High scoring by both teams. Waverley in the first quarter shooting at 9.5% from the field. And then stolen away here. Jebez picks it off. Here comes Coffee on the right side. Coffee going baseline. Back to the top to Lie. Lie now to Splain. Splain drives baseline. Whoops. And that's going to be, well, it's hit the backboard. That means it's out of bounds. So here we go again. It's Donald to bring it up. 17-point deficit, 6:16 to go, second quarter. Here at the Falcons Nest, Live Sports Australia's coverage, Sunday afternoon basketball. Here's Ewan for three. It's short, and here we go. Well, on the right. Lie. Driving to the right baseline, gives it to Splain, who brings it back to the top. Splain, back to Lie on the right. Lie drives in on Cunningham, puts up the sky hook, and well done. That's a great shot. Can't stop that one, 32-13. Goes in low to Dixon and turns it over. And everything that could horribly go wrong for Waverley has gone wrong. Let's progress as we go to 19-point margin. At the moment, Coffee to in the hands here of Bone to James Belong to. Oh my goodness gracious me. 34-13. State champ women. This is the prelude to the finals. At the moment, it's Ringwood with the better to start the first. Ewan missed it. Lloyd with the rebound should be playing a little bit later on. At Dandenong misses that time. Coffee misses as Ewan goes down. Let's hope she's okay. She's okay. That's good news. Of course, she's played over 300 games for the Hawks. Lisa Ewan. First season at the Falcons. Ball back into play here. Bone put it in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, missed that time by Coffee. There's with the rebound. And then lost it out about. Oh, no. It's stripped away by Vatazag. So here we go. Boner put it back into play. Oh, fouls be called. Lloyd got poked in the eye. She's okay. Of course, former Falcon. As there's a lot of former Hawks, former Falcons playing against each other here this afternoon. So ball back into play again. It's Lloyd. Misses. Rebound to Jerez with the ball now. Oh, and that's still be 3 seconds in the key. Took a little too long. And it's got to be Falcons ball. Hopefully enjoying our coverage here on Live Sports Australia. A big doubleheader between the Waverley Falcons and the Ringwood Hawks. And Ringwood Hawks doesn't end there because they play 4 o'clock in the women's. Modern VYC women with a chance to make it to the grand final. Because they take on Dandenong Stud Road, which will be live on Smash FM at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Tapped out of bound by Vatazag. Currently, Ringwood 15-6 in this second quarter. Coffee pulls it up, misses, rebound, Mocky. Now they've got to get going, the Falcons. They've probably got their best team on the floor right now. Can they get it rolling? Donald to Bowen. Goes, oh, Mocky wasn't ready for it, but Vanderton got it back somehow, got it back and got it home. We'll count those assists. I don't know about that one, but that was a bit strange than I've ever seen. Anyway, nevertheless, it's Bone, 34-15, Ringwood. Bone puts it up, misses, rebound by Lloyd. And after all that is a jump ball. Oh my goodness gracious me. And put it this way, it's not the best stand of state champ in basketball. Anyway, Bone, bounce pass to Jovez, miss it. That's another turnover for the Hawks. Bowen, bounce pass to Mocky, offensive foul, is it? Yes, an offensive foul. Speed called against the Falcons. Wave the basket off, it won't count. Fouls on number 9. So on Bowen, and she's picked up number 1. Well, the Waverley Falcons crowd, quiet so far. Oh, the pass wasn't going to get there. So a turnover for the Hawks. Here they come. It's Bowen. Bowen lost it. Lloyd's got it for the Hawks. Long pass. Nice pass. And Rabbits makes it home for a 36-15 lead. A 21-point margin. So 21 points. Cunningham. Got to find a way to get past Bone. Cunningham pulls it up. Misses. And Bowen. Yes! Count it! The points are good. Fouls on Danny Bone. Her timeout Ringwood. And Bone's picked up a third. 36-17. Here, 19-point margin. Ringwood in front. And didn't Waverley desperately need that? Of course, another big doubleheader here on Live Sports Australia. Of course, this is the first of the doubleheader with state champ women. And then following that is state champ men action. The Waverley Falcons and the Ringwood Hawks. Live Sports Australia at 2:30 this afternoon. And then once you finish watching the Waverley Ringwood game, head across to Smash FM at 4 o'clock this afternoon as we take you through the second semi-final between the Ringwood Hawks and the Dandenong Rangers, which will be played at the Dandenong Basketball Stadium this afternoon for a chance to play Sandringham in the Granny. And the best of 3 series with game 1 next weekend. Here we go. Kelly Bowen the line. 1 shot. One bonus for Kelly Bowen. $18 points. 2:34 to go. 2 fouls apiece, 1 timeout apiece. Left, Goldie to Watson. Because we get to see Rachel Watson play a little bit later on too. Coffee to Watson. Coffee. Now, chance here for Goldie. Coffee log 3 on the way. It's home! 21 points the margin. Ringwood cannot miss from downtown. Very similar to what the youth women did on last Sunday at Nuttawading. And they've done it here at State Champ Women. 21 points the margin. Cunningham. 4 long 2. It's home. 39-20. 19 points the margin. 1:47 to go. Coffee pulls it up. No good. And here comes Cunningham. To Yusuf. Yusuf. Driving baseline. Brings it back to the top. Well stopped there by Goldie. Bowen to Cunningham. For 2. Yes! Now they're starting to roll. 39-22. 17 points the margin. Badone to Goldie to Watson. Brings it back to Goldie. Badone for 3. No, that's her first miss in a while. Here they come at the floor. 1 minute to go. It's Ringwood by 17. With a clearly outplayed Waverley as it goes out of bounds. At the moment, they are clearly outplaying the Waverley Falcons in this first half. So Goldie to Nola, who will be playing a little bit later on too for the Ringwood Hawks against Dandenong. Goldie pulls it up. Oh, nice friendly rim there for Piper Goldie. 41-22. 19 points. Youssef to Bowen. Now to Cunningham. Cunningham drives, spins around chairs, almost turned home. Mocky put it home. Her first field goal. 41-24. 10 seconds left. Ringwood lead by 17. Will they try to extend the lead? Coffee for 3. Yes, she does! 20 points the margin. And a big quarter by the Waverley Falcons. Are now find themselves in a big hole to overcome a 20-point deficit at halftime. 44-24. It is the Ringwood Hawks leading the Waverley Falcons. Can the Falcons come back? Second half action right after this. Don't go away. Yes, welcome everyone back here to the Falcons Nest here on Live Sports Australia. What a disaster first time for the Falcons. Well, the only way is we've seen a big comeback here at the Falcons Nest before. 26 points, for a matter of fact. First half against the in-state champ men about a couple of months ago, where the Falcons came from 26 points down to defeat the Cavs. Well, the women got a bit more work to do than that, as they turned it over on their first possession. Shooting percentages at the moment, 45 by Ringwood, 26 by the Falcons. Mon with the ball now. Modern. Gives it back to Coffee. Coffee with the ball now. Shot clock at 5. Coffee drives. Mon with 2. Mon will have to pull it up. Ah! What a shot! Oh, unbelievable! That's a 3-pointer on a buzzer. I cannot believe it. What a shot by Shelley Modern. Oh my goodness. 22 points the margin. Mocky to Cunningham. Long 2. Got it. 46 to 26. So a 20-point margin again. Goldie on the right to Modern. Now to Badome. Badome drives in. Now to Coffee. Coffee drives. Goes into demands with the 2. No good. Rebound now. Gets it back. Pulls it up. Misses with a putback. And here they come. It's in the hands here of Donald for Waverley. Donald with the ball. Back on the left. Now to Cunningham. Driving left side to the baseline. On Badome, and there is a block and foul. Count the basket and the foul. Cunningham, count the basket and the foul. And one shot coming up. And Kim Modern saying that it should be an offensive foul, but not to be, even though he is hobbling on the bench. One shot, got it. 3-point play completes. Back to 17 points. Goldie with the ball now. Bounce past the Badome. To Mon. Got it by Cunningham. Down to Coffee. Coffee with the ball now for the Hawks. Back to Goldie. Goldie coming off a screen. Drives in the baseline. Puts up with it. And the foul's going to be called. 2 shots. Foul's got number 4 or 3. I can't remember who it was. Anyway, foul's been called, and it's the second. Goldie at the line. 2 shots, no good. First. Second shot is good to go for Piper Goldie. 47 to 29. 1 and 2 at the line. And the Hawks by 18. So it's in the hands here, Yusuf. Here's Donald for 3. It's home. 47 to 32. Promising start for the Falcons. 7:43 to go. Coffee. Come with screen. Drives in left side. Back to the top to Mon. Mon on Yusuf. Now to Badome. Badome. Lost it. Triple team. Back to Goldie. Right baseline. Out it goes off the hands of the Falcons. Hawks ball. Baseline. 5 on the shot clock for the Hawks. 5 seconds. Ball back. Goldie. 4 seconds. Modern. Foul on Cunningham. And the Hawks fans pretty happy below us. Foul's been called on Cunningham, and she has picked up number 3. Ball back into play. Badome. To Goldie. Drives in. Strip. Out of bounds. Falcons ball. 7:17 to go. 15-point margin. Waverley, 8-3 runs so far. So it's in the hands here of Cunningham. Long jumper, no good. Rebound now. It's in the hands here of Mocky for the Falcons. To Donald. 10 on the shot clock. Donald on Mon. Donald. All the way in. Banks at home. 47 to 34, 13-point margin now. Surely not. Surely this cannot be the replay of the state champ men comeback from a couple months ago. Foul's been called against the Falcons. Foul's on number 3, it's on Vadazag. And she's picked up number 2. The last foul was on Yusuf prior to that. Timeout. Ringwood, timeout on the floor. 6:37 to go. It's Ringwood 47 and the Falcons 34. Third quarter action here on Live Sports Australia. Don't forget, state champ men coming up. Waverley and Ringwood here on Live Sports Australia. And then after you've seen that all unfold, make sure you swing across to Smash FM on smashfm.com.au and streaming on Facebook and Twitter for the big game between Ringwood and Dandenong at Stud Road at Dandenong Basketball Stadium. 4 o'clock this afternoon. Morn VYC Women's second semi-final, with the winner to take on Sandringham next weekend. Game 1. Well, that series could be at Stud Road, could be at the King Club. So here we go. We're about ready to go. Big crowd in. It's probably the biggest crowd all year here at Waverley. So here we go. Bone to the line with the ball now. Line to Bone. 8 on the shot clock. Try to go. Oh, well done. That is a foul. Has been called for reaching foul. Team foul number 2. First on Tori Jabez. That is her first. Second team for the Hawks. Donald to Cunningham. Cunningham goes to Mocky on the 1-2. Puts it up, no good. Rebound now is in hands of Badome. To Bone on the left side. Bone, overhead pass to Jabez, who lost off the hand. Could be in the travel. No, jump ball. Hawks ball. 17 on the shot. Hopefully enjoying our coverage here on Live Sports Australia. Here we go, ball back into play. Lie with on the left. Goes inside of Bone. Bone fall away. Got it. 49-34. 15-point margin. 5:48 to go. Yusuf to Cunningham to Vadazag. To Mocky, left side back to Vadazang, drives in. Oh, turned around a pass. That's going to be out of bounds. So it's in the hands of Coffey. Misses that one on the turnaround and out it goes. Falcons ball. He's starting to heat up here at the Falcons' nest. Driving inside. Nice play by Yusuf. No good. Could get it in. Cunningham for the putback. 49-36. Still a long way to go. Lie to Coffey. Coffey going baseline. Coffey in traffic. Misses that time. Rebound now in the hands here. Everyone's gone down in back play for the Falcons. They're about to get it back on the the defensive boards. Here's Yusuf. Currently their team trailing by 13 points. Vadazang to Yusuf. To Cunningham. Going baseline. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Bone. 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Bone, I don't know where she was going for the pass, but she ended up with a bad miss. Here we go. Cunningham down the floor. Banks it home. 49-38. Back to 11 points. I can't believe this, but this could always be flashbacks to state champ men game a couple weeks ago, which we saw on Live Sports Australia, where the Falcons came for 26 down to win, and they've turned it over here. The Hawks, here they come at the floor. This to close it to 9. Bounce pass, turns it over. Bone has it for the Hawks. It was a 3-on-1 break. Lai will put it home. 51-38. 3:43 to go. So Yusuf. Here's Vanazay for 3. It's long. Rebound Bone to Yusuf. Oh, so this is live, I should say, for Ringwood. To Coffee. Puts it up. Foul. 2 shots coming up. So Sydney Coffee at the line shooting 2. The foul's been called on number 20. On 23 is on Renee Mocky. She's picked up her first. 14. At the line, Sydney Coffee. 2 shots. Makes the first. 53 Ringwood. 38 Falcons. So, it is 53 to 38 now. So, make them both at the line. So, Yusuf to Cunningham. Long jumper. Nope. Rebound now. It's in the hands of Coffee for Ringwood. So, lay up the floor. Gives it off to Bone. Back to lie on the right. Shot clock at 12. So it's in the hands of Coffee. Shot clock down to 7. Coffee spins, puts it up, foul. 2 shots. That's team foul number 5 for the Falcons. Foul has been called on number 6. So on Sam Donald, her 3rd. Team penalty. At the line, Sydney Coffee. Missed the first. Miss the both. Oh! Out of bounds. Hawks ball. So Hawks ball on the baseline. Ball in, Badome. About the foot violation, reset that clock. Back to 14. Coffee K to Ellen break for the Hawks. So, Bone. Bounce pass to Badome. Now to Jabaz with the full away. Air ball. Here they come at the floor. 53 to 38. Yusuf on the left to Cunningham. To Bowen. Bowen for 3. It's home. 53-41. So a 12-point margin here. As Bowen on the right for the Hawks. Back to Badome. Badome now to Splain to Lai. Back to the hands here of Bowen for 3. No. A rebound now is in the hands here of Yusuf. This to close it within 10. And Cannon does do that. 53-43. 10-point game. State champ women. 53-43 in favour of the Hawks. But they're now hanging on for dear life as Badome makes it on an unbalanced shot. 55-43 Hawks. 12-point margin here at the moment. Minute 28 to go in the third. State champ women round 18 clash. The last round of the home and away season. So it is in the hands of Bowen to Cunningham. Cunningham going inside. Foul. 2 shots. Foul's been called on Ringwood. Foul's on number 13, Kate Splain. She's picked up 1. And it's team foul number 3. Let's hope she's okay. So, Team Cunningham at line. 2 and 2. Makes the first. So cuts that margin back to 11. Makes the both. We're back to 10. So we're back to 10 points now. 55-45. Coffee with the ball now. Going baseline. Pulls it up. Foul. Foul has been called, number 35 for the Waverley Falcons. Sophie Rourke, she's picked up number 1. 15 foul. Sydney Coffee at the line, shooting 1 and 1. Missed the first. We saw this happen last night in our radio game between Blackburn and Southern Peninsula in Youth League 2 women. But she makes 1 and 2. 56-45. 11-point lead to the Ringwood Hawks. Youssef to Rourke for 3. It's home! We are back to 8 points here. 8 points to the margin, 56-48. 37 seconds left. I cannot believe this. Could it happen again? Bone makes it. Slows it up. Back to 10. 58-48. 10-point game. 23 seconds left. Game and shot clock at 2 seconds. Here's a long 3 for Rourke. Missed. Rebound now to the hands of Lai. Up the court we go. 10-point margin. 10 seconds left. Foul's been called against Waverley. Foul's been called. So it's on Sophie Rourke. And that's her second. Light the line. Nope. Second shot is good to go. 59-48. Back to 11. 6 seconds left on the clock. Youssef. Oh, that's an interesting one. They turned it over. Bone to Coffee. They're going to put it up on the buzzer. No. And that is it. End of 3 here at the Falcons list. Big comeback by the Falcons. But they're still deep in the hole though. 59-48 after 3 quarters. And we'll be back on Live Sports Australia right after this. Don't go away. Yes, welcome everyone back here. 59-48. At the moment, Team Cutter with 24 points. Bowen with 10. Spread out scorers for the Hawks, led by City Coffee with 12. As the first miss for the Hawks. Out it goes. Goes to the Hawks. Ball back in. Vanazag to Yusuf. Pulls it up. Nope. Rebound now to Bowen. Pulls it back up again. No good either. Therese with the rebound. So, Lai brings it up. Crosses the timeline. Coffee drives in. Pulls it up for the two. No good. Rebound now on the can to Yusuf. We're currently at 11. Bowen to Ken to Batazag. Back to Bowen. Pulls it up for the two. No. Rebound now. It's in the hands of Ken on the right. Squatted away by Badome. Out it goes. 1 minute gone. No score in this last quarter. So, Yusuf, all the way. Holding foul against Danny Bone on Cunningham. And she's picked up number 4. Ball in. Ken to Bowen. Got it. We've cut the margin back to 9. 59-50. 9-point game here at the Falcons' Nest. 8:45 to go, last quarter. Lai drives in. Foul on Yusuf. Foul's been called. Number 4 is on Sarah Yusuf. First team. She's picked up number 3. Ball in. Bone. Turns it over. Oh, not almost. Coffee to Lai. Down the shot clock. Coffee. With it now with 6. Bone with 3. Bone. Out it goes. Shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. Falcons ball. Well. 9-point game. 59-50, Waverley, trailing by 9. Ringwood with the lead. They've led most of the game. Cunningham puts it up. Got it. 59-52, back to 7. 7-point margin to Waverley, or to Ringwood, I should say. Waverley are coming though. Bone on the right. Bone on Cunningham. Bone drives, pulls it up. Yes! On the right, 61-52. 7:45 to go. Yusuf to Bowen. Back to Yusuf. 7:34 to go. Last quarter. Live Sports Australia's coverage. State champ women's action. Last game of the home and away season. Misses that one by Vadazang. Zerez with the rebound for the Hawks. Lai. Got the ball now right side to Bone. Try with the shot clock for the Hawks. But Dome. Off the side of the backboard. Out it goes. Falcons ball. $7:06 to go. So, it's in the hands here of Yusuf. To Can. Cross pass to Cunningham. Cunningham. 8 on the shot clock. Cunningham with it now against Bone. Cunningham pulls it up. No good. Rebound now is in the hands of Bowen. Bowen fall away. No, but rebound now is in the hands of Goldie. Goldie to Bone. Bone drives in traffic over the hook pass now to Coffee. Coffee drives, has to step back. 8 on the shot clock for Ringwood. It's in the hands here of Badome. Badome makes it home. 63-52. That settles it down for the Ringwood Hawks. 6:11 to go as they try to stay in a finals position. The Hawks. Vadazang to Bowen. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham pulls it up. No good. Rebound now. Crashing the boards. Coffee with it now. Oh, foul. Foul against Waverley. Fouls on number 3 on Jackie Vadazang. Second team. And she's picked up number 3. Starting to take shape. Goldie. Right side to Mon. Back to Goldie. To Coffee, left side. Coffee on Yusuf. Now to Goldie. To Rez with the ball. Back to Goldie. Goldie going baseline. Swings it back to Coffee. Foul on Yusuf. Full push. And she's picked up number 4. It's the 13th foul. Ball back in. Coffee. Coffee. No. Rebound now. Raz with the rebound. Put back. No. Vanazag with the rebound for Waverley. 5:17 to go. Yusuf to Bowen. Bowen fouled. Fouls on number 5 is on Sydney Coffee. Bowen at line, shooting 2. Coffee picks up a 3rd. Second team foul. Mace the first. 10-point game here. Back to 9. 63-54. Goldie. So, Goldie to Badome. Badome lost it, but does end up going back to the Hawks. 5 minutes to go, halfway through the last. 9-point margin. Goldie to Raz with the ball, back to Goldie. Coffee's wide open. Goes for 3. Air ball. That went from here to Huntingdale Road as it goes out of bounds. So here we go. Ewan to Vadazang. Bounce pass to Cunningham. No good. Rebound now. Goldie with the rebound. 4:29 to go. Hawks up by 9. Stolen away by Bowen. Bowen brings it up to Donald. Donald. 12 on the shot clock. Donald. Over the head pass to Bowen. Bowen puts it up, misses. Bowen will try again. Foul. 2 shots. Team foul number 3. Fouls on 18s on Goldie. And she has picked up number 2. 13 for the Hawks. At the line, Kelly Bowen. Missed the first. Missed them both. Cunningham tried to go for the putback, no good. Rebound now in the hands of Ringwood through Coffee. To Goldie. Tried to say that a couple of times. Goldie to Mon with the ball now. Mon in the hands here of Coffee. Foul on Bowen. The 4th. And that is her 2nd. Ball in. So Goldie to Mon. Mon with it now to Badome. Badome gives it up to Jasmine Long two. No, in and out. Rebound Cunningham. Bounce pass to Ewan. Against her former team. To Cunningham. Lost it. Jump ball. Ringwood get it back. Jump ball, hell ball. As Cunningham and Badome tussle down there in the low post. So, Ringwood with the ball. They'll bring it up. Trailing, leading by 9. Mon to Goldie. We've just got just over 3 minutes to go in the last. Coffee. Foul and Bowen for reaching. Team foul number 5. And that is the 3rd team foul. So Sydney Coffee at the line. Shooting. 1 in the penalty. Makes the first. Back to 10. Mays the second. 65-54. Ringwood over Waverley. So Donald, foul on Bone. She's fouled out. It is. It's on Bone. She's fouled out of the game with number 5. Team 1 trying to argue his case. Hobbling on the bench, of course. So, ball back into play. Cunningham got blocked by Badome and then out of bounds. Falcons ball. Ball back in for the Falcons. Bowen to Cunningham. To Bowen for 3. Nope, a rebound now as it has a Coffee. Ringwood ball with it now. Coffee to Badome. Badome bounce pass. Try to go to foul. Kate Splain will go line. Will go line. She won the penalty fouls on King Cunningham. And she has picked up number 4. Team penalty. At the line, Kate Splain. Makes the first. Back to a dozen. One or two at the line. Back to 12. Fortunately, Waverley haven't got anywhere under 9 in a long, long time. They've got 2.5 to get back from 12 points down. Out it goes. Donald will put it in. Bounce past the Mocky. Puts it up. Nope. Bowen. Foul. That puts Ringwood in the penalty. So, Bowen at line. 1 in the penalty. Makes the first. Back to 11. 66-55. Second shot is good to go. Back to 10. 66-56. Live double team in the backcourt. Foul. Tell you what, this could be a very, very long 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. If both teams are going to try foul each other. And there's Lai at the line, shooting 2. Whoa. Misses the first. Second shot is 1 or 2. Timeout, Waverley, 67 Ringwood. Waverley, 56. Both teams in the penalty. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away. Welcome everyone back. Bowen to Donald. They'll bring it at baseline. So here we go. Donald. Bounce pass to Mocky. To out of bounds. Ringwood ball. So Lai with it. Foul on Cunningham. She's fouled out 2. I think. That will be number 5. I got a feeling. It is. It's number 5. She's fouled out. We're number 5. And there's Lai shooting 2. That's Sam Donald and there's Lai just having a drink there. Matt fouling out Team Cunningham. Misses the first. Second shot. And, missed them both. Badone with the rebound. Foul. My goodness. When I said it was going to be a long 2 minutes 7, we've had 2 fouls in 20 seconds. Badone at the line. Makes the first. Back to 12. Second shot is no good. 1 or 2. Rebound, Rourke. Travels. So, in the hands here of Coffee, foul. It's on 4. It's on Youssef. She has number. Now she believes she's fouled out here. I think she knows it too, so that's number 5. Coffee at the line. Makes the first. Coffee makes them both. Timeout. No, sub, is it? Sub's coming in. 70-56. Donald with the ball. Donald drives in. Brings it back to the right to Beasley. Beasley puts it up. Nope. Coffee with her offensive boards. Defensive boards, I should say. Here they comes in the hands here of Badome to Splain. Splain drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound now, might be going out, no. Jerez with the rebound, 1 minute 10 to go. Ringwood are going to get it done. here this afternoon. Big first half, got it done for them, misses that time. And Dixon with the rebound. So Donald. Bounce pass to Beasley, long three. It's home. 70-59. 52.5. Because we've got Ravi Kumar, Nola, and Watson be playing for Rob Durham's Youth League team, which they'll play in the semi-finals a little bit later on at Dandenong. So I guess they won't need a warm-up when they get to Dandenong. A little bit later on. 44 seconds left. Lie with it now. Drives in traffic, puts it up, misses. Rebound Dickinson. And she gives it to Beasley for Waverley. Waverley will get, Ringwood will get the win either way as Beasley misses. Lie with the rebound. Off they go. Lie to Ravi Kumar. On the right, gives it to Lie. Lie for three. No, a rebound now. It's in the hands of Ewan. 15 seconds left. Ringwood are going to get an important win for them as we head towards finals. Ewan for three, air ball. Out it goes, 6.6. So explain to Ravi Kumar, they can just wind it down. Nola, even though it's cross-court violation, we point to a second. But to be brutally honest, I don't think it would matter. Just pass the ball in. And the game is over. Mocky for three, no good. That is it. Ringwood wins 70-59 in state champ women. Margin of 11 points to the Hawks. Stay tuned for the state champ men coming up. But of course, I'll be now ducking off down to Dandenong for Smash FM's coverage of the Morton VYC women's second semi-final between Dandenong and Ringwood. I'll see you at 4 o'clock. But stay with Live Sports Australia for state champ men. From me, Will Taylor and the team, very special good afternoon. We'll see you a little bit later on.